Previously on Dungeons Against Humanity.
The king has been using necromancy to suck dry the life of his own children in order to keep himself alive.
Help me and I'll help you.
Help you do what exactly?
Regicide, obviously.
Who wants to go on a suicide mission to kill the king of Kisawar?
So is this is the floating island, right?
The floating island.
As you rise up over the side of the aisle, a giant panopticon. You enter into the old burned down palace. There is some kind of incredibly powerful necromantic artifact in that courtyard.
In right place.
A blackened, charred, mummified left hand.
That's part of the devil himself.
Alright, I tell you what, I'm gonna create a compartment in my shin.
But you do have one guard who is tied up.
Hey, bud, what's the best way to get into the palace that won't attract attention? You know, for guys like us who just might want to have a smoke break once in a while.
There's only the garden so far as I know. Jeez. A lot of trouble in the graveyard. So many ghosts and banshees. So you guys head over to the graveyard. The ghost of a woman. I know you. You took my son from me.
Uh-oh.
This is the spirit of the dead queen. She turns to you, she recognizes you, and and she is coming full bore at you. Okay.
All right, recording.
Huzzah!
Isaiah.
Except
Not.
Yeah.
Not anymore.
Never was, truly. So, when last we met, Salima said that you should go visit the graveyard and try to interrogate one of the farmers. Y'all were successful at stealthing in that direction. And you saw a ghost. You saw the ghost of a middle-aged woman. She has long, flowing, curly hair and has a very regal demeanor, let's say. Salima hailed this person, and the ghost recognized her and immediately blamed her for taking away her son.
That's unfortunate.
Don't hate the player, hate the game.
Yeah.
Can't make an omelet without cracking a few suns. Am I right?
And Salima also recognized this person as the old queen Una, and you can investigate more about Una if you care to, or ask her more questions. But at the moment, she is attacking you.
Yes.
She is specifically attacking Salima. So everybody roll for initiative.
Because now we got bad blood.
Yes.
My initiative is 8.
5.
Nice.
What level is it?
It's a 3.
Sarah, what was your initiative order?
14.
14.
Damn.
I add my initiative to that, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm like addressing the microphone instead of you. Or the speaker.
Totally fine. It is all part of the Borg that is
She's
there.
right there. It is very Borg-like. You've got, like, wires going everywhere, 2 separate battery packs.
So, listeners, Sarah is not feeling particularly well, and so she is, we were gonna say Skyping from home, but that's literally, that didn't work, and so what we have is something that we will put up on the website. We literally have my phone rubber banded to a tripod and hooked up to battery packs, and then my phone is hooked up to a Bluetooth speaker through which we are hearing Sarah's voice. It is all very robotic and futuristic. I approve of everything.
And on my end, you guys are sitting in a shoe while I'm laying in bed.
Excellent.
I like this.
There were 5 players who lived in a shoe.
Dimitri, what is your initiative?
It was 17.
17.
Damn.
Dimitri.
I've got a +6 to initiative.
So do I.
Because of the awareness thing.
But,
Wow, you rolled a 2.
yes, I did. Thank you for letting everyone know how bad my roll was.
I think everyone can do math.
Shut up.
Solkinn Rai.
I got 5 on it.
Okay.
Oh,
So, Dimitri, you are starting us off. You were a little ways back, let's say 10 feet back from Salima, when she stepped forward to address this ghost. You see the ghost whip around and start to come at Salima. The ghost is maybe 20 feet away from her and is just going to be attacking her.
Ghostbuster style with the librarian.
Ghostbuster style, yeah, with the librarian, exactly. That whole situation is exactly what's happening, with the setting sun at her back, kind of like glowing through her as she comes at you.
Oh my.
Alright.
So, I should mention with the setting sun at her back, you are kind of a little bit blinded, so anything that requires, sight is going to be a little bit tricky. So, Dimitri, what you doing?
I'm going to run 10 feet forward, and I am going to touch the queen and cast protection from evil and good, specifically undead.
So, that the queen me, not
Yes,
the
you.
dead queen.
The queen.
Yes.
The actual queen, not the old queen.
Damn straight.
You have a disadvantage. No, she has disadvantage if she attacks you. You also can't be charmed, frightened, or possessed.
Sweet.
Good call.
That seems important with ghosts.
That's how I start every week.
And I'm going to say, lady, you have every right to be mad. I would be too, but we are here to put an end to all this.
Roll persuasion.
Persuasion. That's a nat 20.
What the fuck is with you and persuasion? Holy crap!
He has to be for convincing people of his prophecies.
Yeah.
Yes. I think that she hesitates and she turns her like glowy eyes on you and says, "Step back, then, and I will only harm her."
Sorry, lady, we need her alive.
Okay.
That's it.
Alright. Ella, or Elahimm. You are Elahimm right now?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I had
Your
to think
turn.
about that.
Yeah.
Okay. Trying to think of what would be useful here. Do we need her, or can we just get rid of her?
We probably need information from her.
We could use her, but we really need the farmers. And I don't think she's a farmer, so...
No.
Would she know?
She might
I
know
mean,
where they're buried. She might.
Also a cemetery. I think we'd eventually find someone.
Yeah. We have all sorts
Just
of
go around and
methods.
look at the tombstones.
True.
Is she?
So I know this is how it works in like World of Warcraft, where I can use like holy things like bless on the undead and it harms them more. Is that a thing? Like, could I bless her and then like, have it hurt her if she's dead?
Bless your heart.
Bless your soul!
Based on... Well, okay. Roll Arcana? Oh, religion. Roll religion. Good call.
Yeah, we're gonna not roll on that because, jeez. You said religion, huh?
Uh-huh.
That's a 14.
Okay. Casting any kind of like holy magic on this thing would not deal damage to it.
Okay, then I'm going to go ahead and use shield on... I think that's like I can do it on the party, right?
No, you can only use it on one person.
Oh. Well. Okay.
You can cast bless. You can cast bless on 3 people. But shield you can only use on 1.
Does it go up depending on what level you are?
No, not shield.
I'm level 5 wizard. Is that?
No, it doesn't make any difference for shield.
Okay.
It's just plus 5 AC to 1 person.
I really want to use this, but I don't think it's gonna work. Can I use gust of wind and just like blow her away because she's not?
You can certainly give it a shot.
I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna try it.
Okay.
Let's do science. Paranormal magic.
I presume that you are not doing this to both Dimitri and Salima. So you walk up and maybe you like stick a hand. They're standing side by side. Maybe you like stick a hand in between them and say, "I got this."
Stop.
In
the name of love.
It is now the ghost's turn. Needs to make a strength saving throw against. I believe it's against your DC, your spell save DC. Is that right?
I believe so.
Okay. What is your spell save DC?
It is 14.
Okay. She has failed. So this gust of wind comes bursting forth from your hand. The grass around you lays down flat. There's a lot of wind in this place, but this one blows her straight outward and straight over the side of the island.
Oh.
She disappears from sight, and...
Get out of here, ghost!
Yeah, she disappears from sight.
Yay.
Nice.
Yeah.
Ghost
That was deceptively easy.
For now.
Yeah, I'm gonna keep an eye on the ground in case, like, her head starts popping up, like,
Yeah.
under my feet.
She can fly, so...
Yeah.
Sorry.
Yes. Yeah. So you are standing in this graveyard. What do?
I'm gonna start looking at headstones.
Okay.
See if any of them have hilarious rhymes on them about how they died.
Oh, those are
Oh,
great.
God.
I did not write anything down for that.
Aw.
So we are going straight to the cards.
Yes!
Okay. Oh god. Okay. So the
Oh, this
first,
is gonna be good.
the first gravestone that you walk up to. What name shall I give this person? Timothy Droud. Found devoid of organs. The card that I drew was a cooler full of organs.
So someone has that somewhere.
Yes, yeah. So somebody has a cooler full of Timothy Droud.
Timothy Droud under a shroud. He's missing his organs. What rhymes with organs?
That's not
Morgans.
important.
His
But
best
that's not
friend was
important.
Morgan.
He loved drinking
Anyways,
Morgan.
this podcast is brought to you by Captain Morgan Rum.
No, it's not.
No, it's not.
But it could be. Call us. Before we continue moving through things,
Okay.
I would like to perceive the unseen.
Okay.
That allows me, as a bonus action, to see the auras even of invisible or hidden creatures, perhaps ghosts hovering around their graves, that haven't revealed themselves to us, for 1 minute, regardless of lighting conditions.
Okay. Very good. So you tap into this energy in yourself. Everything around you starts to light up a little bit. This is a place of death. And
Yeah, so
So,
there's lots of auras.
and then underlying that is the aura of the goddess of wind, which is very faint and flickering. In the immediate vicinity, there are several gravestones that appear to be glowing to a stronger extent than others. There's one that the Queen Una was hovering nearby, and that one is glowing very strongly.
Do any of them smell green? Or like plants or dirt?
Roll for perception.
Are you looking for a dead druid?
Well, farmers.
Gardeners.
Yeah.
So you're kind of sniffing around, but honestly, the smell of death in this place is too strong
That's
to
fair.
Snort that grave.
pick up on. You do notice that some of the graves are, how shall I say, not more tended, but more, it seemed like more aesthetically pleasing. Like they actually had plants growing on them.
Are they fresher?
No, they're not.
That wasn't much of a lead.
Should we dig?
Need to know where first.
Could dig all.
And can I make a perception check on just like the surrounding area? See if anything's other than that.
Perception check on the surrounding area.
Just yeah, what's there to see? I guess.
What's there to see?
Looking around at the graves.
Well, it's a very good thing that you actually did that right when you did, because a ghostly hand is coming up out of the ground and reaching directly for Salima's ankle.
Okay, well I push her out of the way.
Okay.
Thank you.
You say as you're like tumbling.
I know he means well.
Yeah.
Elahimm is or they mean well. I don't
Yeah. And the ghost is rising back up out of the ground.
know. Okay.
Yeah.
Where are we at?
Tried
Where
to
we at?
drag
Turn
you to
over.
hell, but
We're at Solkinn Rai.
Oh, alright.
time to punch a ghost.
Yeah.
Saul walks over to where the hand's rising up. How far is everyone else from where I'm at?
They're fairly close because it was rising up underneath Salima.
Would there be a way to position myself so none of them are within 5 feet of me?
Not really, no.
Ah, okay. Well, in that case, gonna switch over to a flamethrower and just point it right down at the hand.
Okay. Sounds good.
That is a 23.
Oh yeah, that hits.
6 and total 10.
Okay.
10 fire damage.
This ghost is gonna be retroactively cremated.
From beneath the ground, which is a very weird noise to hear because it's almost coming from around you, but it's also very much beneath the ground, you hear a shriek of pain. It's very... Turn goes to Salima.
How do you fight a ghost that's got issues. I mean, they all have issues, don't they? Because it feels silly to try to punch it a lot. So most of my key-related things are out. Can ghosts be charmed?
Probably.
I mean,
You want to roll
paranormal,
Arcana?
psychic
Or...
stuff.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I'm gonna
roll
roll
Arcana.
Arcana real quick. I rolled a 2.
You're pretty sure ghosts can be charmed.
Okay.
Oh no.
Charm that ghost.
I have complete confidence in this. Complete
What
confidence.
could possibly go wrong?
You're having that dream where the ghost appears over the bed.
Oh no. Okay. I'm gonna try to beguile her.
Okay.
She needs to succeed on a charisma saving throw.
It fails. No, I mean, you don't. Do
I
it.
don't achieve the goal.
Yeah,
Okay.
you don't.
You fail.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey,
can't-
baby. Yeah? Yeah, no. Okay.
You do anything else on your turn?
That was my action. I guess I could... I'm gonna... So, where am I in relation to the rest of the party at this point?
You're right up in there.
I'm up in there, okay.
Yeah, you're very close to Elahimm because Elahimm pushed you out of the way.
But I kept my footing during that. I didn't fall.
Yeah, correct.
Okay,
Yeah.
cool.
Oh, you land on the ground and immediately strike a pose.
I meant to do that.
As a free action, I'm gonna say, I'm gonna tell her to get behind me, I think.
Okay.
Sure. I will take cover behind the daring Elohim.
Okay.
Yes.
Sounds good. All right, Dimitri, your turn.
Oh, back to me?
Yeah.
So the ghost is still just kind of coming out of the ground?
Yeah.
I'm going to Eldritch Blast the hand.
Okay.
I make a ranged spell attack. That is a 17.
That hits.
Okay. They take 2d10 force damage. Because I'm using both beams. I'm just picturing this like spectral hand coming out of the ground and I'm like, zap.
Finger gun.
Both barrels.
Okay,
love
that's
it.
a 4. And that's an 8. So 12 total
Well, okay.
of force damage.
All right. Do you do anything else, or you? Hold
I'll take a
your
step
position?
back, yeah.
Okay. All right. Elahimm, it is your turn.
Okay, bear with. So what I'm gonna do is I'm going to grab Salima's hands and then spin like this. And as I'm doing that, I'm gonna cast Alter Self so that I look exactly like her.
Oh my god.
Nice.
Are you doing a Wonder Woman spin with her?
It is, yeah.
Yeah, I like it. I like it, and I would like to subscribe to your newsletter.
Yes.
Okay, sounds
Which
good.
of us is the real queen?
Yes.
Oh,
Okay.
I
you
want to
solve
believe
my
that
puzzle?
there's an anime background around them while they do this.
Yes.
Anime
Nice.
transformation sequence.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Okay, so you now look like Salima. Do you take any other actions other than that?
I think, is that all I can do just because that was like a move and an action?
I would say probably that took half your move action and then your full action. You could do a bonus action if you feel like anything would be helpful for a bonus action, or you can take half a move action after that, but it's up to you.
Shoot. So I can't use like half that to like ready an action?
No.
No. And then I think that's what I'm gonna do, just as a confusing thing. If I then went into like moved away from her, it wouldn't look as convincing, so.
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. It is the ghostie's turn. She rises up out of the ground, looking very pissed off, and sees two Salima Mahats standing in front of her. And she is going to... Oh, jeez.
Did we forget that she's a banshee?
No, she's not a banshee.
Oh, okay.
No. Okay, so she is going to...
Banshee's walking around the Old castle looking very confused right now.
Yeah. She rises up out of the ground, sees you two standing in front of her, looks very pissed off, and it's as if her face kind of splits open and peels back.
No.
It's a Demogorgon.
No.
Yeah. You can see all of the veins around her eyes.
No.
The flesh of her skin is peeling away.
No.
And she uses Horrifying Visage.
Yeah, it is.
Each non-undead creature within 60 feet that can see it must succeed on a DC 13 Wisdom saving throw.
Nope. Kill it with fire.
That protection.
Does that count as an attack roll?
No, it's not an attack roll.
That doesn't...
You can't be charmed, frightened, though.
Aha.
Okay.
So, I'm good. Do I need to roll?
Success.
You still need to roll.
If you're immune to it.
Charmed, frightened, or possessed. I feel like this would apply.
The frightened makes...
Yeah, okay, yeah, no, that is correct. You are correct. So you don't need to make this throw. But everybody else needs to make a Wisdom saving throw.
Ooh, guys, I got a natural 1.
Uh-oh. I got a natural 20. Well, makes sense. Robots wouldn't do it.
Okay.
I don't understand. You do the same thing.
You are just a manifestation of bioelectric energy that is culminating above all of these graves.
Oh, nice. That's a 20.
Oh,
Not a natural 20. I am not phased. I see spooky shit like this all the time.
Sarah,
You hang
roll
out
a
with Shimmer
1d4.
Lord.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
I got a 1.
Oh, no.
Okay,
That's good.
No,
Is
that's
it?
good. You age 10 years,
Whoa!
and you are frightened.
I mean,
I would be.
at least that's like chump change in elf years.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, good point.
So, nothing happens.
Well, you feel a little, just slightly older than you did just a moment ago. Like a twinge in a shoulder or something like that. You know, something along those lines. Maybe an extra wrinkle that you immediately go cover over with some magic.
You've
But-
lost the best years of your teens.
Your bones hurt. You feel like going to bed at 9 p.m.
Oh, she's over 30?
But you are frightened, and so as you are frightened, I believe all you can do during your turns is run the hell away, and so that is where you are at the moment. And then the ghost is going to float backwards and hover over her tombstone and just kind of shriek at you incoherently. Yeah. You don't know the dialect that she is speaking common, but you don't particularly know the dialect that basically she's okay. I wish I could do a Scottish accent, but she's basically, you know, Scottish Twitter.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can't. That's basically what she sounds like right now. I can't do a proper Scottish accent, so I'm not even going to try. But she is Scottish, or sounds Scottish.
She turns into
Fantasy
David Tennant.
Scottish.
Yeah. Solkinn Rai, it is your turn.
Lots of planets.
So
up in
she's
the north.
moved away from everyone.
Yes.
I run over to her, and everyone starts to hear some form of a turbine start spinning up inside him.
Yes.
Nice.
And all of the metal pieces of his body start to glow red, like heat energy. And then he lifts up his arms and spins the entire upper half of his body around while his legs stay stationary. And wind starts to spin around him, and the wind takes on this glowing, holy energy, and he blows it out, and it strikes her.
Okay.
Look up what the spell does. She has to make a Constitution saving throw.
Okay. Against your DC?
Yes, which is based on my wisdom, so that is 11.
12.
Oh, womp womp.
Yeah.
So that's it. Yeah, she doesn't take any damage.
Okay, got it. Salima, it is your turn.
I'm sorry. I'm going to use Broken Will on poor Elohim to keep him from running away.
Oh.
Solid.
Stay where you are, coward. I don't say that.
So, Elohim needs to make an intelligence saving throw.
Can I
Choose
can I
to
like
fail
willingly
it?
not can can I not do that? Like, do I have to make the throw, or can I just be like, okay?
I think you can probably just choose to trust Salima with this.
Yeah, I think that's what I would do at that point.
All right. So in that case,
You see Salima do something glowy, and you have just enough presence of mind to be like, okay, yeah, sure, whatever.
so now I get to choose your movement and action on your next turn.
Cool.
Yes. So there's that, and that was one action. I get another, right? That was my attack.
If you have a bonus action ability.
Yeah.
Well, I could try charming the ghost again. Hey, do I have any other bonus stuff?
Hey, you're a queen, I'm a queen. Yes, queen, slay.
You want to slay my bed tonight?
Oh.
I don't think that's gonna work.
Putting the mantic in necromantic.
Romantic.
Yes.
Oh my god. No, I'm just gonna call it there.
Okay, sounds good. Dimitri.
I'm going to become inspired by what I just witnessed a few turns ago, and I'm going to cast Silent Image and make a shit ton more Salimas.
Oops, all Salimas.
All the Salimas.
However, Salimas can fit in a 15-foot cube.
You're just gonna make a cube of Salimas that are just sort of like Tetris together.
Dun, 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 dun. Well, maybe not that many. So it's 15 feet on the side, I assume. So
Yeah.
You just make a giant Salima.
Oh god.
no, I'll just make, I guess, in a 15-foot line, and then there'll be like some behind and some in front. Then you'll be mixed in there
And
somewhere.
they'll be sort of staggered, not just like rank and file.
Nice. I like it. Okay.
So as long as the ghost doesn't like interact with them,
poor woman.
they are they appear to be more of her.
Okay.
Great.
Gotcha. I like
Excellent.
it. Is that your entire turn?
Yep.
Okay, very good. Elahimm, it is your turn. Oh, well, actually, it's
hers, yeah.
Salima's turn.
So, I figure that it's safe to say, for story purposes, I have a connection to Elahimm's mind at this moment.
Yes.
What would Elohim want to do?
Run away.
Other than run away.
Not run away. No one's hurt, so... Can you remind me what clear does?
Clairvoyance. Does somebody have that?
It lets you see or hear from afar.
Oh, okay, then never. I mean, I can at least magic missile her. Or gust her again.
Okay, so... But Elohim is in the, Salima Borg cube. So using a gust inside that would also fling Salimas, I think.
Fair.
So I think magic missile is the best, being targeted and all of that. So I'm going to puppet
And they still
Elohim's
look
body
like
to do
you.
that. Yeah, they do.
Yeah. Okay.
Nice.
So yes, I'm going to puppet Elohim to do that.
Okay.
Cool.
Magic missile. Go ahead and roll that out. What level are you casting that at?
I don't know much about how his powers work. So what levels are available? I'm gonna roll.
I can do it at a 3rd level, a 2nd level, or 1st level.
Okay, so we're gonna take the d6 and divide by 2.
Okay.
First level.
Well,
1d3 plus
Works
1.
for me.
Three 1d4s each with a +1.
No. I'll let them.
each with... Okay, so if I tell you the numbers, you guys... Or do you guys want to roll
We
it?
will math.
We will math.
Okay, so first one was a 1, 4, 3, 2. So it's 4 of them, right?
No, three of them for first level.
Okay, the
Yeah.
first 3.
Yeah, so that's 11. Alright, so these magic missiles come shooting out of Elahimm,
Salima?
Salima. God.
Hello, hat.
How many people can we cram into one person?
Are you having a seizure?
I will have, if I can, since I'm still like concentrating, I will have all the duplicates also like cast pretend.
Oh, okay. Very good.
Illusions of it. That's cool.
Yeah.
Ooh.
I like it.
I'll wave my arms as if I'm casting it because I'm not making any things, and you might notice that.
Yeah. All of these missiles go out and slam into this ghost. She is not looking good. Little bits of ectoplasm are kind of dripping off of her. Yes, and it is her turn, and she is going to... That disadvantage, that's only against Salima, correct?
Yes.
Okay. Because Solkinn Rai is closest...
Ghosts versus robots.
Okay. 22 hits you, correct?
Yes.
Okay. You take 17 necrotic damage.
Ouch.
She drifts down and puts her hand on you.
You take
And-
necrotic damage if you're metal.
I have wood components.
Yeah.
Also, the metal could rust. Magic.
Magic happened, that's how.
Yes.
And then she is going to... It's not as if she disappears. It's as if you can still see her, but she fades kind of slightly.
Ooh.
And it seems like she is moving around Solkinn Rai and headed towards Dimitri. And that is the end of her turn. It is Solkinn Rai's turn.
I did not appreciate that. What is he gonna do? He's gonna once again do that spin up turbine thing.
Okay. Yeah.
And he spins Constitution saving throw versus 11.
It does not hit her.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
I tried. Perhaps you can learn from my mistakes.
Yeah, it seems like she has slightly phased out of this plane of existence. So yeah, you can still see her faintly moving around you guys and headed towards Dimitri. And you've always got Eldritch Sight going on, right?
Yes.
Yeah. So yeah, you can still kind of see her faintly. Oh, Solkinn Rai just went. Salima.
I just had an idea, and I need to read things very quickly, and then I will be able to hopefully try the idea. Okay. I'm going to force her to make a intelligence saving throw.
How smart this ghost?
Yes.
Goes to calculus?
It doesn't affect her.
It doesn't?
No.
Damn it. Then that doesn't work. Well, and then I used that up, and I tried, and I thought real hard, and I got so far, but in the end, it didn't really matter. Let's see if there's anything else. It's time to let go. Your children are gone, but there are more children that could still be gone. Let us save them. Help us save them. Help us stop this insanity.
Make a persuasion.
Expertise makes you double the proficiency bonus?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. In that case, 22.
22. Okay. You'll see the effect of that on her next turn. Fair. Dimitri.
So I can see the ghost, right?
Yeah.
And she's moving towards me.
Yes.
Is she looking threatening?
It's difficult to say. You can't see her very well.
It's not like raising her arms to attack or something.
No.
Okay. I'm just going to just keep moving the duplicates around, and then I guess I'll, you know what? I'll step away from the ghost.
He'll just back away from her as she
Yeah.
starts to move towards you.
Yeah, that's fine. And I will, if she attacks me, I guess I'll just do Hellish Rebuke, because I'll have a reaction.
Okay. Sounds good.
Sparkly rebuke.
Elahimm.
Am I still frightened?
I think like that was able to save you for one round, but yeah, you are frightened. You are frightened for 1 minute. Unless...
Okay.
Yeah, I don't think I did anything that would have broken that.
Yeah.
I'm just making sure that I only have the next turn, so I don't have any more turns of my manipulation.
So because I'm frightened,
You can only run away. Yeah.
Can't willingly move closer to the sphere. I don't think I run.
Which direction would you run?
I don't think I would run though, because I'm looking it up here and it just says the frightened condition is just like I can't move closer.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
Okay. Sounds good.
And has disadvantage on ability checks and attack rolls while the source of its fear is within its line of sight. So I can still attack him. I just have disadvantage.
Yeah. Yeah.
like a Mario game. You can move forward, but you can't move back.
But I don't think I'm going to. Dimitri, did you just took damage, right?
No, I did not.
Oh.
Solkinn Rai did.
Oh, okay, then I'm going to heal him.
Cure wounds or healing word are the ones.
Cure wounds is what I have.
Yeah. I think it's 1d6.
1d8 for cure wounds.
Okay, it's
They also have to run over and help me.
Yeah. So you can move closer to Solkinn Rai, and you do have to touch him physically in order to do it. But then you can cast Cure Wounds, and it's 1d8 plus your intelligence modifier?
Nope.
No?
Okay.
Yeah, just straight roll.
Okay.
So I did that.
Yeah. So roll a d8.
You could get more d8s if you cast it at a higher level.
I rolled a 6 plus 4 is 10.
Okay.
That's as much as you took, right?
No,
I took 17, but
Yeah.
still.
Yeah. Okay. Sounds good. And this is your first time using the gauntlet of deviation magic.
Reality warps.
Yeah. And so the card that I drew is a web of lies.
Oh god.
And I'm going to say that what happens is that you suddenly feel something sticky wrap around your legs. And you look down and what appears to be like a glimmering web of not spiderish. Yeah, kind of. It almost looks like a spider web.
Oh yes, the other kind of webs. Not spider webs, but the other kind. We all know.
Shut up. They're wide. The world. And you now have your speed has been reduced to 5.
Whoa.
Ooh. Okay.
Okay. It is the ghost's turn. The ghost is going to bamf into this plane's existence, and she is going to get close to Dimitri, and she is going to say, "Do you even know what she did? She killed my son, my boy. She took him and she killed him. She drained the life from him."
Did you do that?
Well, I mean, I had to. The king made me do it.
He didn't make you do anything. You obeyed him blindly. You believed in him.
Didn't you when you married him? When you promised to make children for him?
I married him for my people, for Galot, for Merrick. I married him because I believed him, not because I believed that he was going to kill my children.
Exactly, that's why we have to stop him.
I cannot trust you.
If you would just let me charm you. Fix that.
I rolled a nat 20 and I had a +5. Come on, ghost.
Then trust the rest of us.
She's trusting you.
Oh, she's trusting me?
Yeah, she's trusting you. She's trying to convince you, like, she trusts you are a good person, and so, like, you attacked her, and she's still trying to be nice and friendly to you.
Please, we're trying to bring this all to an end. If you want to avenge your children, we need your help.
She flickers and is still glaring at Salima, but she looks at Dimitri and says, "I will talk to you. No one else." Throws double birds up at Salima.
At the one that talked to her, because she's still surrounded by Salimas.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
That's
She
gotta
just
be-
kind of fucking, like...
Oh yeah, of course
Like,
she's gotta
flings
not
up-
trust anybody else.
Yeah. She's just, like, flinging her middle fingers up at, like, you know...
Fuck you in
Fuck
particular, fuck you.
You're
You,
cool.
I like you.
Yeah. So she is willing to speak to Dimitri, but
Okay.
there are just too many Salimas around here
Oops, all Salimas.
to fucking deal with. She's pissed. Yeah.
Alright, can you give us a moment? And I shoo you away.
Which you? Me?
All of you.
Do you
All-
just dismiss
us?
the illusion?
So then only 2 Salimas are remaining at that point.
I'll leave the Salimas up.
There can only be one.
But there would be 2. Elahimm.
In this graveyard, are there any, like, ruins or, like, pillars? Somewhere we can, like, go to have a private conversation?
There are some gravestones that are
Gravestones.
larger than others. mausoleums.
Okay, that'll
Yeah.
do.
Yeah. So
Fine.
she'll lead you over to a nearby mausoleum that she seems to hang out in a lot.
Hang out behind.
cloves.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hang out behind the mausoleum.
Oh my god.
But she drifts in through a wall.
There's a ball of vodka on the ground.
She looks at you and says, I don't know how you can stand traveling with that woman.
She was a very different person for a long time. Okay, so what do we need to know? Because we need to know how to get across the wall, right? I mean, she's a ghost, so she'd just be like, just go through it.
Yeah.
Talk to David Bowie.
Anything she can tell us about the castle itself? Anything about the island?
Okay. She does sound pretty amenable to the suggestion that you're here to kill the king. She's pretty excited about that. And she says that they built the garden maze after I died. I don't think that there is anyone buried here who helped create it. I think they simply pushed those people off the side.
Oh,
I mean, that works.
I have not myself ever visited the garden maze. That entire side of the island is dark and terrible. If you go
Strong words from a ghost.
I am but a spirit. What lurks beyond the wall is something beyond words.
That's coming from someone who's seen the other side.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can you describe this thing in any way?
Terrible.
Dark and terrible. And
Terrible and dark.
Very spoopy.
she says, I can tell you this. There was, in my time, a god of wind who dwelt on this isle.
Yes, we've met.
Yes. Whatever is beyond the wall drove out the god. Only another god could do that.
Ooh.
Ooh. She says, I do not know what is inside of the maze or how to find your way through it. I do know that they put some kind of guards inside of the maze, not human,
Elf.
constructed. No, some kind of constructs.
Like the member of my party.
Something like that. Something very like that. In fact, I believed that it was one of those when I first saw it. But if you enter into the maze and you find the guards in your path, then I can only assume that you're going in the right direction.
Makes sense. Do you know of anything on this island that could help us?
It's possible that the people of the farmlands may be helpful to you. They live in the shadow of the wall, but it would be very difficult for you to reach them. You would have to go past the tower in the center. I can help you by distracting the tower guards. Perhaps you will be able to pass easier that way.
Do you know of any other way for us to get beyond the wall?
No.
Okay, so where is the maze here on the map? This in here.
Yeah.
Okay. And we have to go through there to get to the palace.
Yeah.
I like that the maze isn't illustrated in detail, so we can't be solving it as we just stare.
Yeah.
Right, but it's not just like on the map.
Yeah.
I have some ideas how we could brute force it, but
Well, of
I
course
have
you do,
some ideas,
Juggernaut.
The Juggernaut bitch.
I think it's just a calculation of like, do we have enough time, or is this one of those situations where we can afford to be found out?
Yeah.
Ah, I see your point.
Yeah.
What was your name again?
My name is Una.
Una. How far up can you fly?
Let's see.
Let me pull up my stats.
She said, I don't know precisely, but,
If we were to go through the maze, it would be extremely helpful if you would be able to guide us.
I could possibly do that. It would be... I could go that far and no further with you. Again, as I say, it is terrifying for me to go that close to the wall, but to help in this and to finally kill that bastard who destroyed my children. Yes, I will go with you.
Una, with your body so light, won't you guide our party tonight?
Then how the travelers loved her. They shouted out with glee. Woo-hoo!
That was
Yeah.
Before we continue on our journey, is there anything we can do for you?
She drifts close to you, which is kind of chilly and weird, and she looks you in the eye and says, "Do not trust her."
I was thinking of something more material we could do. Put some flowers on your grave, help you. Something like that.
I will rest when those who are responsible for killing my children are dead.
Okay.
Can you wait about 60 years?
I think that means she wants you to kill me.
Yeah, I'm kind of picking up on that.
Yeah.
But since you're the only one who knows this island, is there a way we can, like, contact her? I'm looking through my spells, but I don't know if there's, like, some special ability, so, like, when
She
we
says,
get to the maze...
I will be with you. And she puts, like, one finger on your forehead. We're dealing with a partial possession, like she's possessing your ear.
Aww.
Okay.
She's Bluetooth.
Not your heart.
Lend me your ear.
God, how many frickin' eldritch beings have to be riding on my shoulders all the time?
But yeah, okay, so your ear is your eardrum. Let's say your left eardrum is now possessed by the spirit of Una,
Worst wet willy ever.
former queen of Kisuar, princess of Merrick.
Well, now whenever we need some information or something, I just be like, what's the situation? Like I've got an earpiece.
Your ear has become a queen.
One earring manifests on your ear. Just spectral hanging there.
Yes. Yeah, I'm gonna say that you have a spectral earring.
Okay.
Okay, so you go back, I presume, to the others and share.
It's gonna be like me, and then I'll have like, instead of like the devil and the angel on the shoulder, I'll have like this horrible spectral ghost and like this unicorn.
And the ghost is trying to tell you good things, and unicorns just feel like, dude.
What should I do in this situation? Assassinate the queen or vape?
Given the choices.
All right, but you have an ally now. You have the ally ship of Una, Queen Una. What you doing?
Let's get out of here. I think there's nothing else we need in the graveyard.
Yeah. Okay.
Unless we can talk to any more spirits.
I detected buildings along the river to the which direction is
This is east.
This is east. North.
Yeah, that's
That
north.
would be south.
to the south,
Oh, to the south. Yeah.
leading to the east. Beep boop.
Yeah, there is a river between you and the south. To the east of you, towards the center of the isle, is the tower. Una did say that she would try to help you slip past that. Which direction do you go in?
Do we see like what the houses are there, or is it too far away?
It is starting to darken slightly, and so there are lanterns lit on the far side of the river. There
Probably wait
is-
till it gets dark before we do any sneaking.
There is a river between you and the houses on that side.
So there's a bridge right here if we
Yeah.
wanted to go.
Yeah. You're close enough to you can see that bridge. It doesn't seem like it's a particularly well-traveled bridge. It seems like it's older and has fallen into disrepair. You are also starting to hear some sounds from the tower that would be underneath.
Closest to us?
Yeah, that's closest
one
to you. Yeah, that your friend Darby went back to.
Hey, I don't trust those people.
Yes, one presumes that Darby has come to his senses at this point.
Yeah, well.
What you guys gonna do?
Tactical assessment. Perhaps hide in plain sight. Move directly toward Central Tower.
Do we still have my pass without trace on us? Because doesn't it
We
last
should.
for an hour?
Yeah.
Yes, you still have pass without trace on.
Also, as far as I know, I've still got my my familiar flapping around.
Oh, yeah. Your closet Hillary Clinton.
I will look through its eyes and just kind of look around from above and see if there's people coming towards us, what the terrain is like, that sort of thing.
Okay.
See if I notice anything of note.
Yeah. There are people moving around in the palace. It seems like they're battling the Banshee, but they are...
Let them fight.
Yeah, but they are... it seems like they are searching for you.
Well, we should probably stay away from there.
Okay.
There's people coming towards us. I'll relay all this information so we don't have to say everything twice.
Can we tell how deep the river is?
Roll perception.
People.
Ford the river, cock the wagon, and float it.
Ooh,
No.
cool.
Carrying the boat around.
That is a 19. Do I have Oh no, 22.
22. It is not a wide river, but it is a deep river, and it moves very quickly. It drops off the side of the isle not too far away in a waterfall. It seems like if you fell in the river, you would be pretty quickly swept over the side.
You said it was deep, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. It's not wide, but it's deep.
This is a lot of water for an island of this size.
Could it be magic?
On the giant floating island, perhaps.
Maybe.
That has dark cultists that are performing profane acts of dark, evil, wiggity-woo.
It's actually not water, it's monster pee from whatever's beyond the water.
Oh.
Gross. That's that smell. Explains so much. Has it been eating asparagus?
Yes, the Dark Lord has been eating asparagus.
He's just sitting there on his throne of knives and heads.
Crunch.
I gotta be healthy.
So are we considering going through the village?
I would prefer to be on the opposite side of the river from the guards.
Which is toward the village, right?
Yeah.
The dilapidated what's left of the village.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I hope there aren't any guards there, but otherwise, maybe that's just more farmers who are not aware of the hedges.
Is clairvoyance a cantrip or a low-level spell? What is it? Because I believe that lets you, put a little sensor, a magic sensor somewhere.
It's a level 3, but I have
Oh.
2 spell slots in that, so I could use it.
I don't want to waste that high of a spell slot. I was just thinking it'd be nice to know if someone crosses the bridge after us. I could leave my familiar there, lurking.
Oh no!
It'll just come back.
Is the island, how far across is the island? Was it a mile?
It's 200 feet per hexagon.
Oh shit!
Pretty big.
Okay,
Yeah. So it's like 2 miles.
you would lose contact after a certain point.
and it only lasts 10 minutes, so...
Oh, that's not helpful.
Could possibly look ahead of us with clairvoyance.
I'd be down.
They're dangerous. I should be saying this to Solkinn Rai. Could be dangerous thingies.
Thingies.
That is a technical term.
I mean, that sounds like a good idea to use that.
To use clairvoyance.
Or if you used your familiar, then it would just be like our scout going ahead,
Yeah.
Yeah.
and then we would just catch up with him.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can do that.
Okay.
Can it become invisible?
No.
Does the passed out trace extend to him, or is it just for us?
It's a member of your party, so yeah. Yeah, I would say so. I would say this little closet has passed without trace.
Pass without trace and turn into a tiny creature.
Yeah, just turn into like
You
a
can't
bird or
tell this bug is here.
Stealth plus 30.
Okay, so you guys do this. You are sending the quasit out ahead of you.
100 feet of us, yeah.
Okay, so you are sending this quasit out, and you head in the direction of the bridge, correct?
Yeah.
Okay, sounds good. So you travel along, the sky is starting to darken. Because you're up so high, the sun goes down over the edge of the isle a lot sooner than the world, obviously. So it's a really weird kind of situation because there's no direct sunlight on you, but there's still sunlight. You can tell that the sun hasn't gone over the horizon, but you can't see it anymore because it's gone over the horizon of the island. As you draw closer to the bridge, the quasit, do you disguise the quasit? Is the quasit shape-shifting into anything?
I don't remember what its stats are. I'll just say it turned into a bug. If you could look it up, that'd be great.
Sure. Okay. Oh, it can turn invisible.
Oh, great.
Well, perfect.
Yeah. Yeah, it can
That's useful.
It can polymorph into a beast form that resembles a bat, a centipede, or a toad. Or
ribbit.
yeah,
It's
or
like a foot in front of us because it's so slow.
or it can turn invisible.
Let's just have it turn invisible.
Okay, so it is scouting ahead of you. How far ahead of you can you send it?
I believe 100 feet.
It comes up to the bridge. It doesn't seem like this bridge, again, has had very much use recently. Doesn't appear that there's anybody on the bridge.
I'll look under the bridge.
Yeah, there's like bats under there or something.
No bridge trolls?
No bridge trolls.
Well, let's go over the bridge.
Okay.
We are now the Billy Goat's Gruff.
So you pass over the bridge. Go ahead and move that little token there. Which direction do you go? Are you going to try to follow the river? And
What's this over here?
That's the garrison.
Oh, let's not go there.
No.
Yeah, let's not go that direction. Please don't. I don't
What's
want you
this?
to have to reroll characters. There's a hill there.
Well, I'll look at it with my little closet eyes.
Okay, it's a small hill. It appears that it has been used as like a sparring grounds. There is a short sword that is still sticking out of the ground at the top of the hill, and various scuff marks on the ground as if people were sparring there.
Okay. Anything else we can see?
Towards the east, there appears to be a collection, a row, shall we say, of homes. They are small. What's the word I'm looking for?
Shabby?
Dilapidated?
No, they're not. They're not small. They're small, but they're
Palatial.
not shabby. They are
Tiny homes.
Rustic? McMansions.
How many words can we
Mini McMansions.
They are small but well-appointed homes. It seems like they are very efficiently placed.
Oh, they're efficiencies.
Yeah, they're small, efficient homes.
Do they look recently used? Or are
Yes,
these-
there
Oh.
are. In fact, there are people coming from the garrison and going into the homes.
Okay.
Oh,
Yeah.
you
Nope.
could have told us this
Nope,
before.
This is bad call.
Very unfortunate.
Oh, let me just, as the DM, tell you, like, hey, you shouldn't go over there because...
I feel like if I had a flying invisible guy, he'd be able to see people from the
you can
garden.
see people. That is exactly what you're doing here. You are seeing
Okay.
this through the eyes of the closet.
Oh, yes.
Admittedly, we're stuck between a rock and a hard place with this island. Either we go one direction and there's guards, and we go in another direction and there's guards. We go in a third direction and there's guards.
Oops, all guards.
Or a garden.
Here ends episode 15 of Dungeons Against Humanity. The only card pulled this episode was A Cooler Full of Organs. Music featured includes The Battle of 3033 by Miguel Johnson and Nemo Sign by L'Orbeau Passion. All music is used under the Creative Commons license. If you like what you heard, please mention us on social media under the hashtag #DAPodcast. That's DAH Podcast. If you do, we'll name a character after you on the podcast, and then likely brutally murder them. Also, please don't forget to rate us on iTunes or wherever you listen. And finally, we're having another live event on April 7th at Guardian Games. This one will be a world-building session followed by a brief one-shot DM'd by Matt James, who plays Solkinn Rai. I will be emceeing the event along with the rest of the crew, so if you're in the Portland area and want to take part in a short adventure, come on down. It will be an audience interactive event. Again, that's noon, April 7th at Guardian Games in Portland. Next episode of the podcast will be up in 2 weeks, so see you then. Bye.